Shite. Give me a second.
Mhm.
Okay. Is the rolls working for Brutus? It is.
Yep, just got it working.
Right. So last session, you guys buried the sunken couple and had a meal at the inn, at the White Lady Inn, to finish off the day and put to rest the spirit of the White Lady, who thank, well, not directly thank you guys, but she faded away in the distance as a last goodbye. And at the inn, you overheard a conversation saying that the next sacrifices were gonna be picked tomorrow, and so that delayed the travel to the next town because you guys decided to try to bend the hand of destiny by modifying the lottery. And first thing in the morning, everyone arrived to the town hall, and Max, with the help of Rain and some distraction from the Goliaths, uh, broke into the town hall and snuck his way into the office where the lottery box was being kept and used illusory script on as much paper as he could, replacing some of the names in there with Brutus's name. But when the oh yeah, before leaving, Max was caught, but he quickly shifted into the shape of the uh, receptionist, so nothing happened to him. And when the name was picked up, it wasn't Brutus's, but was one of Mirth Mordred. And this made the party upset, and they wanted to have a talk directly with the speaker. Disguised as the Frost Maiden agents arrived to the door, and the speaker was interrogated, and everything seemed normal. Before this, you guys also ran into Mirth Mordred to ask him some questions to see if he was some kind of target for this sacrifice, but everything seemed in order too.
I can still hear you guys. I'll be right back though.
Mhm.
Okay. The speaker was told that he was responsible for these lottery box changes instead of putting the blame on the receptionist, and Brutus told him to compensate this individual Brutus for the attempt of getting him sacrificed. As the day wasn't over yet, you guys decided to go rent some sled with some dogs too, and the party is ready to head out of town. Hold on, let me use the global
Thank
map
you.
instead.
Thank you. I'm in line now. Ah, and level 5.
And you guys leveled up finally.
Oh, it's the presentation of what we picked. Yeah, that's the fun part.
If you want to do it,
Well, I think it's nice.
go ahead, be our first.
Sure. So, as my name is Martok, leveled up to level 5. I took another level in Warlock, got an additional average D8 plus 3 HP. Since I can swap one spell, since I have an 8 spells, and I can pick one new spells, and just got my level 3 spells, I picked Fly in case or instead of Darkness, and I also took Hypnotic Pattern. Also, since I turned 5, since I'm drawing a blank here for which subclass of Warlock I am. Hexblade. I can now pick up 2 additional level 5 Eldritch Invocation. One is called Thirsting Blade, which I swapped my Devil Sight for, so I can now get an additional attack like any other martial class. And I also picked Eldritch Smite, which means that I can smite like a paladin, but also on ranged attacks. So that's it for me.
Very cool.
I'll go next. I just took extra attack. That's all I get. Pretty sure.
Any new spells?
Nope, it's
Or do
just
you want
extra
to keep it
attack.
secret?
No.
Okay.
No, it's just extra. It's literally just extra attack. Attack twice and every use the attack action on your turn. So, does that include opportunity attacks?
No.
No. It
Don't think
requires an
so.
action.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
the opportunity
Yeah,
is
because
a
that's a reaction. Yeah.
What did you get, Brutus?
I'm currently up to 4 first level spells and 2 second. I have yet to decide on the second, as you and I had talked about that already. But other than that, I get multi attack.
All right.
But the spells I have right now, for the time being, until we make a, at least I have these spells just for my class. I have Lesser Restoration and Zone of Truth now.
Oh.
So.
Oh,
Sounds
yeah,
good.
the class spells. Nice.
Helpful.
Now, with the party being stronger and ready to leave East Heaven, what is the next destination you're gonna make? You are currently mounted on the sled, ready to depart.
We had a plan. It involved going to 2 places.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
I
doesn't
thought the
anymore.
first thing we were gonna deal with was the monsters at Dugan's Hole, right, or around that bend.
We
Right?
we
Am I
we were gonna
incorrect in that?
ditch that and beeline it for Lonely Wood and the gnome with the make summer come back again device, and just
Okay.
hit by
Oh, yeah.
Bryn Shander to fetch the fish for which the ring is for Max. But Max is sleeping in his sled, so we can just do whatever today. Either we go straight
Yeah.
for Lonely Wood or we do Dugan's Hole Lonely Wood. I'm up for either.
I mean, you sounded confident when you said we were gonna make a beeline there, so it sounded like maybe that was what we decided. I can't exactly remember what we definitively decided on, if anything.
Swing by bar,
could-
fish, Bryn Shander, straight up Lonely Wood, gnome guy device. That's what we decided on.
Works for me.
Okay.
Yep.
All
So
right.
you guys heading straight to Lonelywood?
Well, I mean,
No,
I
we're
think we're gonna
Okay.
follow the trail. We're not gonna cut through. Well, yeah. I mean, based on what Martok just said, we're gonna head west and up, west and then north. Unless I'm understanding it correctly.
Okay, following the trail, you can safely assume that it will take you 3 hours of travel with the sleds. And since it's a path with a road on it, there's no possibility to get lost in the travel. So the time passes normally, nothing eventful happens. There is no signs of any storm coming any closer, or at least not at the time. But as you get closer to your destination, you can see up on a hill the walled town of Brinshander, the biggest town of the region and the what's considered to be the capital of this of Icewind Dale. You guys know this is the first stop for any tourist that is going to visiting here. But as the conditions now have worsened, the streets are now more quiet and empty, giving it a ghostly appearance that it makes it less lively than it used to be. As you guys reach the town from the east way, you're greeted by these tall towers that sit on a wooden door that is currently open, but you can see there are guards perched up in these towers that overlook to your arrival, and they just let you in since you don't seem to be here for trouble.
Do we see a lot of people along the trail that have been coming in and out?
During your travel, there wasn't any other caravans or individuals traveling. Or people rather stay in their homes than soak up cold.
Hey,
Well,
Brutus, about that store you were talking about trying to get waste your money. Might as well restock while we're here.
I mean, it's been burning a hole in
That's
my
fine.
pocket, but I don't think it's much of a waste. But yes, I think we should go shopping.
Well, since Max is with you, I would say he would talk about the Black Iron Blades, which is the um, weapon and armor store of town, which is located in the arrow that I just showed.
Okay.
Are you going there with the sleds?
Oh, it's a perfect way
Um,
through. If we can take the sleds and swing by Main Square straight up, jump off into the store.
All right. Traveling with your sleds on the streets, there you cannot pick up the speed you would on the wilderness, but it definitely makes it faster. And because there's barely any um, person walking the streets, it makes it easier to just slid past the streets one by one. But as you get closer to the market square, uh, it has been abandoned. It doesn't have the the stalls that you see. They are closed up, and snow has um, been stacked on the roofs of these, and some of them have their windows cracked or the wood is already decaying. But you do see something that calls your attention because it's something you have seen before. There is a caravan, and on top of that caravan, there's a flag, a black flag with a golden paw on it, as you recognize it as Torg's.
do we see Torga?
You see the Torgas employees, they are attending to people, but you would remember that Torga
He's
stays in
in
the main
the
caravan.
yeah. Okay. You don't look happy, Martok.
Well, I certainly am not. These are not the friendliest of people when it comes to exploiting the weak of Icewind Dale and the Ten Towns.
We expected they'd be here, though, didn't we? Or like in one of these.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
Because they went that way and then they came presumably back.
Eventually, we were. Well,
But yeah.
As you stop, just let and uh, get down from it. There, you see an adult woman that is covered on some winter clothing. She's sitting on a corner. Her yellow hair falls down her face, but she looks poor and homeless, and she hands up a hand and says, "Do you spare a coin for the homeless?"
Sure thing. How much you need?
Before doing that, does she actually look homeless? Or does she look like a beggar? Like, if we leave her, is she gonna pull out her iPhone? You know what I mean? I guess I'd have no idea. Oh,
I
what the hell? Why are you being dumb now? Did I not reload it? I rolled a 7. I don't know why now it's being goofy.
Yeah, her appearance looks like she's been on the streets for quite some time, but yeah, she definitely seems like someone that doesn't have a place to go.
I will spare her a gold.
Your generosity helps a lot. I will remember this.
I'll
Montage.
give her a gold piece as well.
Yeah.
What's your name and what you're doing here out in the streets?
My name is Beldora. My business fell under when the eternal winter arrived, and I don't know how to make a living now. But this should help for a couple of days.
Well,
What kind of business was it?
I sold fruits and vegetables when they were prosperous.
Hmm.
It is impossible to grow them now.
Yes, it would become rather difficult. Ah, damn. Well, perhaps one day, when everything has hopefully settled, we'll come back and get some of these fruits and vegetables. And don't give up.
I
And then I'm gonna look
appreciate
at
you.
Max. What else can you tell us about this town? We know about Black Iron Blades, but with you being from Icewind Dale, there's certainly, with this being the largest town, there has to be more that you know.
He would tell you that um, he's visited this town many times in the past, and it used to be very full of people from all over the Sword Coast. People looking for treasures, not business, work, adventure, or just visiting. This was like the main place of this town. But as I was narrating before, it looks now rather empty. Uh, he would also know the places of some. Shite, can you work, please? I'm sorry. Uh, Places of some taverns as well as some inns that have closed down. But he would tell you that the North Look is still standing. The North Look is the inn that also works as a tavern in here. It is rather a loud place with not the kindest of people.
Okay.
what does that
Also,
even
the
mean? What you need mean by not the kindest type of? Is it crooks? Is it bandits? Is it
mercenaries, bandits, uh, people of this sort. This is also a common known location, the town hall. And if you want to store your dogs around, there are stables.
Thank you,
Mm.
Max.
Are we gonna stay here long?
I have no business in town. I wouldn't mind checking out a few of the shops before making our way up. At least we can pass through for the day. Unless there's any objections.
I thought your objective here was the same as ours, running to try and get rid of the rhyme of this region, and it's your suggestion, the interest in this artifact that the gnome had, that we should make haste towards this device to see if
Hmm.
it could actually help this region.
Well, that, and we could ask the Torg if they've seen any red wizards since we've left. It'd be nice to get some information somehow.
I agree.
Are you guys approaching the caravan?
I can do that, yeah.
Okay. The people attending to the common folk welcome you and say, "Welcome to Torgs. Take a look at our wares."
Hmm. They're not. The Torga is not with them, is she?
No, if she's around, she's inside the main wagon.
Yeah, but the main wagon was different from the other ones, right? So can I? Well, I kind of want to like name drop, and then
Yeah, it is a bigger wagon with made of a darker wood. It has like a tent on top of it with red veils covering the windows.
okay, I'll I'll toss the whomever I'm talking to a gold piece and say, I have business with Torga.
He will grab it midair and roll me some persuasion.
While he's rolling that, and just to avoid the possibility of the same thing happening, I would
10.
like to use one of my instances of divine sense.
Smelling your surroundings, or not smelling, like opening your senses to your surroundings, you get no senses of any unholy or holy entity around.
Okay, thank you.
The guy is gonna.
You rolled persuasion, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
persuasion.
I did. Oh, did it not come up? It came up
Oh
there,
yeah,
yeah. 10.
persuasion. Yeah, 10.
That was perception, my mistake.
He'll think it for a little bit, but he will walk away towards the main wagon and push over the veil a little bit and whisper something to the inside. A few seconds passes by and you see the door of the main wagon opening, and this small dwarf, I almost say a gnome, the small dwarf with the eye patch on her eye comes down. Again, she's old. I don't remember if I ever said the description of her. But she's an old with white hair dwarf that's got a scar on her eye, but is covered by an eye patch. As she uh, peeks her head out and says, "Ah, yes, as I suspected. I actually want to have a word with you, if you don't mind."
Very well. I have some questions as well, but what do you have? What do you want to know?
Why don't we start with your doubts first?
Fine. Well, we've been to many places since we've last seen you. I feel like at least I've come to know this land a good deal better since then. But still, I can't say we're that much closer to finding out what I came here to find out anyway. In particular, I'm looking for those red mages that I'm sure you've heard of. And in our absence, we want to know, have you seen any or heard any information about their whereabouts?
I have heard of them. I know they're not the most welcomed kind of people, nor here, nor in other places, but sadly I cannot help you with information about them, for I have not heard of the activity of Red Wizard in the land.
Hmm. Can I insight check?
Okay.
It's good to. That's 4 anyway.
There's nothing telling about
Mm.
the way of speech.
Well, in that case, then I just ask you to, as an acquaintance, to keep an eye out. And not forget
will
how he
do
helped
my
you with Sevik.
I will do my best with that. And speaking of, since you got rid of my previous bodyguard, I've been needing to have someone cover my back on certain kind of travels. You see, I'm receiving some mercancy overseas, and it's arriving to the Sea of Moving Ice. It is a very long way from here to there and the way back. And looking at you, I see that you look like some like the perfect bodyguards I would like to hire.
I have to consult with my companions, but I don't think we have the time to spare at the moment. Unless it's something that can wait.
Does 25 gold pieces each sound good?
If money were an issue, I don't think I would have come to this land in the first place.
How about 30?
I think it's time and information we need more than gold. Frankly.
Time and information.
Let me consult with my comrades first. They might have They might have need for it. Okay, I'll depart and relay what she just told me to everyone. I guess not the like if we go north and then, but we'd have to be with her, I assume. Is the
Yes,
point?
but that
So we'd be
gold doesn't seem worth it.
No.
Those are
I'm quite interested in the merchant, however. Perhaps it could give us some insight into her contacts and what she's up to in this region.
Yeah, I'm thinking what else could we ask? If you're open, well, like, so if we go north and we can keep going to the sea, it depends what route we're taking. So why don't you guys come to the caravan and we can ask.
Okay, can
Either
I just
way,
can I get a full map
Yeah.
instead so we can zoom out so I can see where we're at?
Yep.
Because
it's not that far away. I just want to see what route she's gonna take. Yeah.
Okay, Sea of Moving Ice, and we're going to Lonelywood anyway. And where was Ravel's End? Was it up here? No, it was close to the water, wasn't it?
Mark.
No, right there. We're going to Ravel's End anyways because that's the Bryn Shander's former right hand that betrayed her. He is locked up in the prison there and knows more about the Red Wizards. And that's up here.
Okay. So assuming we go with her from here straight up to Lonelywood and then probably like this way.
Yeah.
Or maybe by the river and then this way. I don't know which. Maybe that's quicker. Probably not. Depending on how flat the land is. But like, yeah, we go there and then back. Seems like a lot of time.
If we want immediate information with the only lead for the Red Wizards, it's there basically. So if you, it depends where the pickup of the boat is. Boat's down here, and the Red Wizard contact thingamajig's up here. It doesn't make sense. But
Yeah. Yeah, there's no like ports or anything. Do we know if there's a port? Or like where do things come in the Sea of Moving Ice? Surely it's not just random coastline.
Let me check something out.
Like I probably wouldn't know, but maybe these guys would. I'd imagine like here if it is. But...
Well, you would know that the only
Or here,
places
maybe.
where ships or aircraft arrive is to the Ravel's End or near.
Okay.
To the what?
2 birds with 1 stone.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's confirm first.
Hmm.
So I'll go back, or if you guys want to come with, but I'll return.
Please ask how time sensitive this is as well. Is
Yeah,
it days away, weeks away, or is it tomorrow?
yeah. So basically, I want to ask her. Well, yeah. So it's me speaking to her again. Then I'll say, if my companions are open to the idea of taking up this offer, since it won't be too much trouble, but it depends on how long it would take to get there.
The travel there. It is a place called Angajug's Bell. There is a rumor, or more than a rumor, it's been confirmed that there is this intelligent whale called Angajug that if you can befriend her, she can transport you in a giant bubble that she carries on her back and would uh, the people that I'm working with are not getting closer to the giant icebergs that roam the Sea of Moving Ice because it is too risky to get in and out. So the contract was get to Angajux, travel on her bubble to the ship where the merchandise is, acquire it, and then come back. They will send a scout on a boat to tell where to tell when the ship is ready, and I would say it is within this week.
So you want us to take you or escort you to this Angajux Bell or to somewhere close, and then take this whale?
What does Angajuk get out of the deal? Why is a whale so willing to do this?
I think that's where
If it
we
is
come
ins-
in.
Yeah.
We
it
come in
does
because they
seem-
can't prevent the whale. They want us to. Maybe they have other company that they keep.
Well, I just mean, how do they know that it will do this bubble thing?
Wait, but she wants us to go here and then take the whale to like here somewhere.
Mm.
Is that what she's talking about?
She's gonna pull up a map and say, so there's a port, and she's gonna draw with a pen. There's a port located around this place. Hold on, that is the GM layer. In here, there is a port with a bell. If you ring the bell and you're lucky, Angaju will come to answer to the call. And if you can befriend the whale, and by this I mean feed her enough food, she can take you to. She can drive you through the Sea of Moving Ice safely.
Will you
How
be
much
coming with us?
What was it?
How will she be coming with us with the whale? Or are we like basically couriers then?
I need people to watch over my back and help me carry the merchandise.
Naturally.
Yeah, so we go here with her from here.
Hmm.
Well, from Brinchon. Then board the whale, whoever that is, to here. Then purchase stuff and then go back the same way.
The ship will be waiting beyond the sea of moving ice, around this part.
Okay, so Ravel's End
Oh,
is
okay.
not the same location as the one I thought. I just misunderstood what you said. Well,
And how does one feed this giant whale?
Oh,
And
you
what?
have to have enough fish. But I have already taken care of it.
Okay.
Is this whale? I mean, you said it's. By the way, where did we learn that she? I remember I had a note that she visited Angeluk Spell, but where did we learn that from? Can you
She
remember?
just told you.
Oh, okay.
in Caravan.
Right. Well, okay. She sounded like she said it was like a myth or something, but then she seems to be fully on board with that this is real if she's gathered enough fish.
Yep.
So, have you used this whale before?
I
Or do you
have.
know someone who? So it doesn't have the taste of human flesh. Because
No,
it sounds like a convenient way to get rid of competition if you're to tell. Presumably, you'll be stepping in the whale as well.
Oh, of course I will. I have to make sure my goods are all in there and in good shape before receiving them.
Mm-hmm.
And if they try to pull something on me, that's where you come in.
And why do you need us? Did you get on the whale's bad side at one point in time?
No, I just want to make sure everything is smooth between me and the people that is bringing the goods.
And what type of people is that?
Merchants from Luskan,
Ah,
they can be deceiving.
yep.
I want to talk to just companions for a second and say like that we're gonna make our final decision. So out of earshot, like, do you think we can maybe we do this job, whatever, and then do you think we could ask the whale to bring us to the points
That's
afterwards?
that's a smart one.
Hmm?
That's
Yeah,
a
it's a
really
smart
good idea.
smart whale, yeah. So we could ask her to bring us, or yeah, bring her here. She'll probably ask for more fish
Yeah, that's what I'm.
or some other payment. Like,
Yeah.
what if we explain to her that money can be exchanged for fish in future, and we just pay her in platinum?
We can tell her about a fish that we ran into at Lake Denishir.
Yeah,
Well,
but she's never
I
gonna pay.
am very persuasive. So if
Okay.
all else fails, we might still be able to go there.
I'm more curious about what she's transporting or going to be doing this for. It's obviously bigger than what they normally do. They're going to be
Are we
hiring.
currently alone now, Icarus? Like we're standing aside her to talk about the deal, yeah.
No, yeah, I said we'd like step out and make
Yeah,
our
Rin
decision or
said
something like.
only
This is like
speaking.
a stage whisper kind of thing, or like.
So am I, Brutus. It's very troublesome that it's Luskin's coming here. Luskin is the town where the Arcane Brotherhood comes. No good wizards that just try to take over trade in different regions and manipulate politics to take over power.
Hmm.
And it's no kind of people to be trading with. Better watch our backs. And granted, Torga is probably either part of this or some other kind of organization having deals with such vile people.
Okay,
But
I
I
want to ask
definitely
her
want
two
to
more
find out as well.
questions.
You wanted to ask what?
I want to ask Torga has she done this deal before, or type of deal, or has she dealt like on what is the cargo?
This is my regular way of receiving my goods and my wares, and the cargo is exotic things that are not acquired in this land.
When do you plan on departing?
As soon as I get the notice that the ship is ready to, the goods from the ship are ready to being picked.
And you said it's expected to be in 1 week.
Around, yes.
Okay. How about you mark the point on the map and we'll meet you there in a few days.
The
I'm sure
idea
you
is
can
departing
manage the.
from here.
Hmm?
The idea is departing from this town.
Well, we can't. We have other business in the very short term.
I think she means like she wants to meet here to leave.
Yeah, I know, but
Oh,
we want to go to Lonelywood.
It won't be a week. I think we are
Yeah.
at tops per town. We're between 1 and 2 days per town. So we'll be
Yeah,
able
so if
to
we go
Lonelywood.
well, okay, yeah, if you want to leave here in a week's time, or like in a few days' time, we could probably do that, right? Like if we go like a day or two to Lonelywood and back, maybe 3 days.
No, it's only 3 hours to Lonelywood. So 3 hours to Lonelywood. Spend
Oh,
there,
okay.
try and figure out the gnome 1-2 days, Tourmaline 1-2 days, back to Targus, find it, blah blah blah, back to Bryn Shander 2 days. I mean, it's I think it's well worth
Okay.
it. We have time.
that's
Yeah,
plenty of
okay.
time.
Interesting.
Okay, we can do that then. Again, this is like an aside, I guess, if we're conferring with each other. The last question then is that of the payments. Can we, rather than the gold, is there anything else you have?
I could let you see through my wares and
Mm.
pick
How about
something
How about
you like.
some credit from your store?
That sounds reasonable enough.
Mm. Was it 30 gold pieces each?
Yeah.
I think it was 25 that that we accepted.
No, she said 30.
Yeah, she said 25 first, but because you guys seemed reluctant, she then said 30.
Oh, okay.
How about 40 gold credit each from your store?
How about 100 gold pieces total?
But there are
No,
4 of us, so
no.
that's
We're
worse.
4 of us. It's a worse
Yeah.
deal. Not buying that one.
Yeah.
150.
Deal.
She extends her hand.
Okay, I'll shake it.
We have
Can we have a
deal
look
then.
at her wares anyway before we depart?
It'll take place when business is completed, but if you want to buy something now,
Yeah, let's just see what she has.
Sure. What do you have?
Goats, food, and
on the
pearls.
other wagons, you see one is loaded with uh, consumable things such like food, drinks, and the other is more with things that like utensils, jewels, belts, furniture.
Okay. Is there two things that I'm looking for specifically? One is to do anything to do with water. So like, we were kind of okay last time, but in open ocean, well, Rain doesn't like the open ocean anyway. But also, if there's something like, are there anything to do with survivability in terms of water? And the second thing is anything that are like machine components. Maybe we need to help this gnome.
Machine components as in tinkering materials?
Like maybe.
Like
Well, I don't know how.
scrap.
Yeah,
but
well,
Max
like
can make
anything.
cogwheels, right? Max can make cogwheels and stuff, right? From tinkering.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need metal.
Yeah, metal or like you said, like jewels and stuff. I know, like from my passing knowledge of magic, like some spells require like diamonds and stuff. So anything like that, either spell components or machine parts, or things that can be made into machine parts and
There
stuff
are
for seafaring, basically.
yeah, there for survivability there is not much for the water. You see grappling hooks, you see snowshoes, crampons.
Yeah, we have
These
them
look of
already.
a better quality, but not much for the water survivability. And between the jewels, let me use.
Excuse me.
The jewels.
I think he's pulling up a
You see,
deck.
there are the dice.
Ah, okay.
You see very common jewels. The most brilliant one can be range from 10 to 50 gold pieces, but nothing too extravagant.
Well, are there
And
any? Can I make
there,
an Arcana check to see like if I know? Because even outside the game, I don't actually know. But like because I don't really play spellcasters. But like, what thing other than diamonds and is it rubies or something? What is used in anything to do with like making sunlight or dispelling magic? Are there any components that are like that she has?
does the spell require components?
I don't know. Well, I've no idea what the gnome is building, so I'm just thinking like off the top of my head if it's some kind of like dispelling magic or something that heats things. Do they require any jewels? Basically, there's a 24 for Arcana.
Holy shit!
Well,
Uh,
that wouldn't be if she has any. Just obviously, just do I know that that if they require that kind of thing?
looking something up. Right. It says materials, but it doesn't say what materials.
Okay.
Hold on.
Like in general, like. But I'm asking, do I know? Does Rain know if those kinds of spells have?
Have to do with jewels.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find that, but it doesn't. Okay, okay.
Just pull up daylight spell and dispel magic
Yeah,
and see if they have.
daylight or spell. Yeah, something like that.
You know that the spells that require jewels are more for
Resurrection or something.
resurrection, abjuration, but you would know that something that controls the weather would be more of the transmutation school.
What does that require?
More natural kind of components like eyelashes,
Oh,
the
okay.
wing of a fly.
Okay. Will we get a grappling hook then?
Would we?
Trying to think. Well, it's not bad to have a grappling hook. If we need to board a ship, like.
I mean, yeah, you might as well just get one. I mean, shit. How much is it? Like 25 gold?
Yeah. How much is a grappling hook? Also, how much is like a fish is worth, or a trip's worth of fish from here? Maybe we could buy some in advance. or ask her to gather some in advance for us, in case the whale doesn't accept other payment. Like, and we literally have
Are
to
you
pay
telling
twice.
her this, or are you just trying
No,
to
we're
please her?
what? Well, what do you think? We're definitely buying the grappling hook.
The grappling hook would cost you 4 gold pieces.
Okay, I'll buy one of those.
Whoa. Breaking the bank.
If you want it
Grappling.
with the rope included, it'll be 30 gold pieces.
What?
What a
Oh, we have rope already. It's okay.
yeah.
So
Quite
okay.
salesman.
I can't. D&D Beyond is released, so I can't add items. Manage inventory.
You
I'll
can
just
add
let it load.
remove
Okay,
4 gold pieces.
I'll ask her exactly how much fish does this whale usually eat to go out and back.
It is around 2 barrels.
Oh, okay. So to get from here to here is 2 barrels. So let me see here too. Ask her, can we buy 3 barrels of fish?
I mean, do we want to lug around smelly fish?
No, like in advance, we're just gonna
okay.
ask her to put aside 3 barrels to bring with her. Yeah,
Don't need any
extra on top of the 2.
ammunition.
Yeah.
You want me to get another 3 barrels of fish? Yeah, I can do that. Do you want to pay in advance?
Sure, take it
Ah.
out of her.
Taking
Or
out
you,
our
what were you
share.
gonna? Yeah. The only thing is, she's probably going to ask us to. So when we get back here, she's probably going to ask us to go from here to at least Targos, I would say, on an escort mission.
That is the idea, yes.
You weren't supposed to hear that. So, how will we get from here to here then? Unless she waits for us.
What do you mean?
Well, like, so we go here. We go out to the ship, collect the stuff, come back, and then the idea was to then us to go here with the whale. But
Torga.
she's gonna want us to go back here first,
Torga.
to Targos.
I know which
So-
part of the journey that you need our help. And it's of course upon the merchant ship to make sure that you don't get robbed and that all wares are inspected and are in order. Once we get to the shore, since they don't have the whale, they don't have the bell, they won't be able to get to shore as well because they're already out at sea. So at that point, you are safe and don't need our help. I see we
Are
end
you
our
telling her this?
yeah, we're ending our contract as we get back to shore and have made sure that you have all of your goods.
Who's
If you
gonna
want to
watch?
reduce some of the payments, that's fine. But we have other business. We do we do appreciate setting aside the barrels for us, but I think our interest is because in this mission in the first place is because we have business around the sea. And this whale might be a useful mode of transport.
Wilderness is dangerous, especially during the eternal night. Do you expect me to return all by myself?
Well, if you wish, you could camp and wait for us to come back. Depending on how fast the whale is, it can't be more than maybe a day or 2.
Do you really think you'll be able to get anyone in this short time span like these guys to cover you and go out in the as a escort to ship out at sea? I've not met any men worthy of battle since I've been here in the town. So
Roll some persuasion with advantage. Any of you.
hey, I said that they don't jinx
Well,
my
Ray
roll,
will also
Bruce. Don't jinx that.
I didn't say shit.
Yeah. Did you say persuasion? Yeah.
Persuasion. Okay. If you want it to work that way, I can wait for you in camp at the bell, but it'll take half of what you already of the credit, not counting the fish barrel.
Oh, I'm fine with that. It's up to you guys.
I'm not
Don't think.
much for material things. We're not hoarders or anything. We live off the land.
We're not hoarders, and the pockets are filled with platinum.
Hey, sometimes stuff just works out, okay?
It is a deal then.
All right.
Well, we better get going then if we're going to be back. So we'll see you in here or Targos.
I will wait in here until I get the notice that the cargo is ready.
How will they contact you as a matter of interest?
Someone will arrive and tell me personally about it.
Okay. All right. Will we make haste to the Lonelywood?
We ride. Well,
Just
first,
the store.
yeah, I wanted to check out the store first.
I'd love
okay.
to swing by
That's okay.
Black Iron's Blade store.
Yep.
Getting into the black irons, you can hear the hammering on the edge of a blade, and there is a smoke coming out of the chimney, I believe it's called.
Chimney. Yeah.
And you can see two dwarven figures. One male that is hammering at a sword, and there is a woman on a. It's the same building, but it's a separate stall. And one side is loaded with swords, shields, crossbows, axes, armors, and the other is more loaded with adventuring gear like um, winter clothing, uh, crampons, snowshoes, and whatnot.
Ah, well, what do you got for sale?
Welcome, welcome. Please take a look. There is all kind of not materials, equipment that you could ever need in your travels. The best quality you can find in Icewind Dale.
Do you have anything in mithril or adamantine?
Asking for the tall things, huh?
Of course, you said you had the best.
Just a second, please.
Before, when you looked in the Torgas wagon, I thought you purchased one of those card sets with random magic items. I thought you were going to pull a card from the deck, and you find, wow, there you go.
I wish. I do forge some armors in Mithril. If you come here, you can take a look at them, and you see a section with there's a stand with 3 armors. You can see one chain shirt, one ring mail, and one splint armor.
Hmm. Maybe if you don't have what I'm looking for in this material, perhaps you just have standard plate armor?
I certainly do. There's a half plate, full plate.
How much would you charge me for a set of full plate?
It requires a lot of material, and not everyone has the skill to forge one. It'll be 2,000 gold pieces.
Well, I'm looking here at the quality of the work, and perhaps the person that make it isn't you. Maybe that's why I don't see it around here. I appreciate your time, but sorry we couldn't come to business on that. But maybe you have something of the magical variety around? Something that you didn't craft? Maybe something like that?
I do not. I do not work with magical items.
I understand. Well, appreciate you taking the time and good luck with your business.
I appreciate you passing by.
All right, I'm gonna go back out to the group.
And mithril is what?
Mithril is the one that gives you stealth. Adamantine's the one that negates any critical.
Mm.
That'd be great for you, Rain. Getting some mithril, wanting to stealth, and getting heavier armor.
Well, right now it's 17.
Oh, you can only get a plus, max +2 modifier. Was it chain shirt and what else was it?
Well, my
Chain,
shield is +2, and then the studded leather is AC 12, plus the dex is 3. So it
Yeah.
depends what it is. Like, what is mithril? Well, let me look.
No, it depended on the armor type. Was it chain shirt? What was it heavier than chain shirt? Was it scale mail as well? Or
chain, ring, and
okay, chain mail is heavy. That's base 16.
It was chain, ring, and
chain, ring, and splint.
yeah. Splint's not bad. I mean, that's
Splint is AC
pretty
17. Yeah, and it's heavy.
yeah.
Okay,
That would actually be better than what I
and
have, to be
it's
honest.
well, you can have it if you want.
Well, no.
Well, for mithril on this, it would be hella expensive. I think they
Yeah,
did play. Yeah.
Yeah,
What's mithril splint?
yeah, how much does he charge for that? Normal plate was 2,000. I can only
Oh.
imagine what the mithril is.
Base price 1,500. Yeah, I think. But it's got to be have to
If
do
it's
with the.
mithril, that's a good deal. If it's 1,500.
Oh yeah. I meant the normal plate 1,500, but
Oh,
it's
yeah, yeah.
this region probably has a lack of
Yeah.
material and lack of
Definitely.
things to sell.
And you forget the big thing. I want it, so therefore the price automatically goes up.
Hmm.
Because I would make my AC pretty bonkers if I kept using a shield.
If you
Well,
asked for the splint mithril armor, they would say that it costs 1,500 gold
For the splint?
for the splint.
Can't really afford that. Maybe you guys
Well,
can.
this is a great deal, sir, but perhaps we could talk it down. We're adventurers. We're trying to rid the land of this. I'm looking around. There's many things in your store that cobwebs are building up. I'm sure that business hasn't been what it was since the everlasting winter. Perhaps you could help out some adventurers that are trying to rid the land of it and cut us a bit of a discount. Think about people filling your shop again and all of Bryn Shander becoming the bustling town that it once was.
Roll my persuasion. Holy nice. Yeah, it used to be very good, and you're not the first one that comes here saying that they're gonna rid the land of the eternal winter. But I see some honesty in your eyes. I can put it down to 1,200.
You, sir, you have a deal.
You have just made the best purchase that you have done in a long time.
And sir, I promise you this: when the winter is gone, I will come back. Because we might not be the first person that you've heard that from.
Why don't we toss
But we
in
will
2
be
for
the last.
15 for 2,000?
Yeah, if he's got a second, I'll happily do that. But if he doesn't, that's fine. I will head out of the building and turn to Rain and say, I notice you've been in this leather armor for a while now, and with that rapier, it's pretty imperative that you get in close. So I think that this would suit you better than it suit me.
Oh, is this the plate armor?
The splint mithril.
Oh, the splint mithril, yeah. Oh wow.
Good. I don't know if it'll boost your
Yeah,
AC
it will.
much
It
though,
will
because I don't
put
know
it
if
to
your
9.
dex.
He put it to 19
Yeah.
base or plus
Hell
2.
yeah, dude, take it.
All right.
Plus
All right.
2
Thank you.
ACs.
Yeah, it's plus
Thank you,
2.
Brutus.
Plus 2 from now.
What's called mithril?
Splint.
Mithril
Mithril.
splint. Or splint
How do you spell
mithril. I don't know
mithril?
the other.
MITHRAL.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Mithril splint. It's good. Oh yeah, damn. 17. Can I sell the leather too? It's 45 cost, so
I can take it from your hands for 30 gold pieces.
how much?
30.
Sure.
Okay.
Brutus, are you not tossing in for a plate armor? You can have. I can put some money
No.
towards it.
You might as well.
I have a feeling that Cord and the gods might bless us on this journey. I'm hoping that we find something along the way.
By the way, does he have anything else in? No, he's not. No magic at all. Yeah. No weapon,
magic.
magical. No nothing.
Technically, Mithril's magical, but
It's
Well, mithril is a
material and
material.
Yeah, it's. I
it's
guess
like
it's.
semantical at that
It's
It
a
point.
is.
material with that property.
But there's no +1 weapons or nothing in the store.
They're not.
Yeah. And outside of weapons, does he have anything else? An armor.
Well, we haven't even gone to the other store. Maybe the other.
Oh, is there one
stall
more
might
store?
have-
Where's that
Well, there
store?
was an adventuring stall.
Ah, yeah, sure.
They might just have generic gear in
Hmm.
there. Well, I guess we won't know until we try.
Yeah.
Ask where you're looking for, and I'll see if I have it in stock.
But which store are we in now? Still the Black Iron?
It's the
place?
same establishment, but it's like separate separate businesses.
Okay, if I browse the goods, what can I see?
You can see backpacks, ropes, torches, crossbow bolts, arrows, snowshoes, crampons. Did I already mention rope? Yeah.
Mhm.
Tinder boxes. Things of this such. Pythons, hammers, shovels, pickaxes.
Nothing out of the ordinary. It's the well-stocked general store.
Yes.
Nice.
Do we need any toolkits or anything before we head out? I know we have the one thieves tools kit, but it might be worth it to at least get a crowbar or thieves tools kit.
Max has a
'Cause
crowbar. I don't know if anyone
I
else.
know
I
the
have a
issue.
crowbar.
No,
Sometimes we can't do the backpack swap thing like you can in Divinity, so it might be worth it to pick up another at least. So if they have one, I'll buy one.
Crowbar is like 2 gold pieces, or is it 1?
2 seems kind of steep, but I'll give them 2.
It's
It's
where's
1.
my crowbar? It's 2 for me.
Okay.
But she'll teleport too. Well, it's 2 anyway.
Yeah, it's
Sounds good.
I do believe I need arrows. Might as well
Best quality
restock.
arrows you'll ever find.
That's a
Whatever that
bold
means.
claim.
What does it mean? Is it a regular arrow? Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. I need probably
Yeah, the
about
bundle of 20 arrows is 2 gold pieces.
a bundle of how many?
20.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'll buy 60 then. 6 GP, yeah.
60. Yeah.
I say we just retire. You know, life's not too bad. We're
Hmm.
rich. Got good armor now.
Basically. Leveled up and even increased AC. What the hell?
Oh, what else do we need?
Thank you for your purchases. Please come back soon.
I will be swinging by in a week.
After stocking up and making a significant upgrade to your equipment, do you want to roam town or are you ready to depart?
When we
I mean, I
swing
have.
by on the way out, the north look is right there where Max's fish is. If we swing back by there, I mean, you could RP with Max on a separate session or do it in play by text while he goes in to get it.
Well, if you swing by, it would go an interesting way.
If we swing by, I tie a rope to my arrow, shoot it, and then tie it to the thingamajig and just drag it off the wall. We'll come back for it later.
Do you want to make a stop at the North Look?
I mean, Martok seemed interested in it. I'll go.
It was
Alright.
for Max's sake because Max wants to fish on up in the wall in there.
That's right.
He's not here. I don't know if we want to play that out later so he can actually be part of his own
Is it gonna sing
backstory.
like Billy Loudmouth?
Huh?
The bass.
What?
Is it gonna sing like the Billy Loudmouth bass?
Getting your sled ready to depart, you see that the North Look is right outside of the North Gate. So you make a stop, tie your dogs, and make your way in. Opening the door, it opens to a warm space. It is not filled with people, but there is many, more than you would expect. They are already, some people are drunk, some are wrestling and joking with each other and talking loudly. And the guy that is behind the counter, you see a well-built human with long brown hair, some little scars on his face as well as his arms, and he is just joking around with the a group of other also well-built men. Also, from behind the counter, almost forgot to mention this. There's standing tall, or more like hanging tall. There is a frame with a big knucklehead trout. It has some scars on it, and the frame has a golden plate with with a name that says Almighty.
I believe this is what we came for. Do we know the backstory of who told him about the ring? Was it specifically to him? It was the
You have heard
peddler.
of
Yeah.
Old Mighty twice. One was in Targus when you were at a tavern. Two fishermen talked about a big knucklehead throat that had pulled many a fisher into the lake. And then Samira told you that the fish was finally caught and was hanging on a wall on Brinshander.
But we know nothing about a ring that was found, or is there a ring inside it? I didn't get that.
You still do not know.
Okay.
Do we just talk to somebody then?
Hmm.
Say, hey, I'd like to
Yeah,
buy that big ass fish
Hey.
on the wall.
that's right. It's a nice trophy.
Are you approaching to the counter?
Hmm. Yeah, but I don't want to make it seem like I'm interested in it at all at first. I like
Okay.
to just come up and start a normal conversation.
The bartender notices your presence and gets closer to attend to you and says, "So, what it will be today?"
Well, I've been asking all over, no luck. But some dwarven gutbuster if you have it. If not, just like to hear about the town, the ins and outs. I'm new in, as well as my friends.
Yeah, I can tell. Some Dwarven Gutbuster coming right up.
Thank you.
I'm surprised we
Anything
got
for you,
alcohol for
gentlemen?
once. Yes, please.
Just water,
Coming
please.
right up. Just water. Do you hear
Are we
it?
gonna try? We're gonna try to buy this fish.
I will.
You want a flotation device as well, Rain, with the water?
Yeah, I was thinking, but I don't know how. If Target didn't have one, I don't know why anyone else would.
No, I meant for the drink of water.
Oh,
What we should look for for
right.
you is never mind.
It was a
Take
pun.
that one.
Quotation.
She go. No, she. He goes to a big barrel that is placed into a wall and opens the. What is this called?
The lid.
The lid? Is it called
Cork, tap. Tap if it's
Yeah,
like
I mean,
this and
tab?
crank it and then crank it back.
does she use the
He opens the
corkscrew?
tab and starts pouring mugs with a really foaming drink as it starts to come down the sides and finally closes it and puts it in front of you guys. And to rain in a smaller cup, a little bit of water.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna talk with the guys for a little bit. Hopefully, just pass the time, and
Near
then
around.
what?
I haven't seen near around, huh? I haven't seen many Goliaths. I guess the winter hasn't affected only us.
Yeah, it's been a dire cause for everyone, unfortunately. But this is this is an interesting thing you got up on the wall here.
Ah, the
Can you
mighty. Yeah, I
Yeah,
caught him myself.
you did all
I
by
bet you
yourself.
have heard stories of him.
I mean, I've only heard stories of the incredible fishermen that managed to reel him in all by
Ah,
themselves.
yeah, what can I say?
That's quite impressive.
It is
So,
now my personal trophy.
Okay, can I tap your shoulder here, Brutus?
yeah, of course.
I mean, I've been around this parts fishing for a long time. I don't think this is all bitey. I mean, it's big, but bite is a lot bigger. It's like a cow. This is like a, I don't know, like a goat or something.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
Does
saying
seem
this like
like
for him to hear?
Well, didn't we hear about Body like when we arrived, and then we just heard that it was here
Yeah,
as well.
but like, are
What
you
are the
saying that
what are the odds
for?
that it
Oh,
was caught
I'm
Oh
like,
yeah,
bluffing my
definitely loud
ass
enough
off,
that
and
they can
I'm
hear.
saying it loud
Yeah.
enough for him to hear it.
Yeah, I think you're right. I heard it was the size of a house, the tales I've heard about it, but this is clearly not the size of a house.
People tend to over exaggerate things, but let me tell you, this is the Almighty itself.
Mm. Ah, I don't know. I'm not convinced. It's a great piece. Perhaps perhaps you'd be willing to part with it for a little bit of gold, and then you
Hmm.
could find the real Bitey.
I'm pretty sure this is the real Bitey. Do you want to touch the trophy?
This is not the Bitey you are looking for. Yeah, I'll
Oh yeah,
touch
do you
it.
want me to do that?
Can you? Does it work?
Yeah.
Try and convince him. We're
Yeah, if
trying to
it's
get this
verbal, I'm
fish
fucked.
over.
Yeah, I'm fucked. The only one that can do it is Max.
Well, I think verbal, you just have to say something. I don't think you need to say, this is what I'm doing. I think you just need to speak something, can't you? Oh, no,
Oh,
that's
maybe the
subtle
spell
spell.
works like I don't know if suggesting works like the verbal components is my suggestion, or if
Yeah,
the
it might be.
Are you
That would
touching the
be
fish?
weird to say something. You want me to touch it so bad that I want to tell you no, but yes, I'll touch the fish. I'll touch the fish.
Roll a dex save.
Okay.
what is
It's
it,
gonna
charmed or something?
It's
one
gonna
last
fall off
piece
the
of its
wall.
life to bite at me or something.
You go to reach it, and the head of the fish snaps and catches your hand. It takes 4 piercing damage,
Is it undead?
Fuck.
and
Is it undead?
you you see the guy just laughing and clapping like, "Ha! It always works."
So you you know that this is a safety hazard then, right?
It is, but it is a funny running joke. The other day, some funny wizard came by and did something to the fish, and it started doing that ever since. And
Hmm.
right after he finishes saying this, you can hear fish. The fish starts moving its mouth, and it starts singing, and it says, "There is a place I like to go, further up where the river flows. Where it is, I do not know. Must be under all that snow.
Must be undead.
Under all that snow."
There's a place I want to go
And
up north.
up, further up, the rivers flow. Where it is, I do not know. Must be under all that snow. And when the fish sings this, well, I don't know how Max would react, but it is a song that Max recognizes.
Mm. Are we still good? Because I have a play that I might try right now. We'll see if it works.
Where
Well,
left?
sir, we are from the IHI, the Icewind Dale Health Inspecting Union. That's actually why we're in town currently. And you know, with your fish trying to bite me there, I think it'd be wise for my associates and I here to take it into the office, give it a proper inspection, and make sure that no more of your customers have to be harassed by an inanimate object up on the wall.
He will stare at you dead in the eye and say, "Didn't you just say you were new here?"
We are. We're here for business. That's why we get sent from the 10 towns to the 10 towns. We're hired by the speakers to investigate establishments that are regularly frequented by customers. We
Goliaths
come in
aren't even
here
from
and
10
we.
towns.
Excuse me?
Goliaths aren't even from 10 towns.
Not typically. This is a good business. This is one that we are hired for. We come in, we look like unsuspecting people, we pose as tourists to get a unseen, unbiased view of the place. Now, if I came in here announcing myself and all of us as health inspectors, immediately your demeanor would change, everything would change. You would act like, this place had been cleaned to the nines.
Earl persuasion.
Ah, not the best.
Hmm.
Come on, insight fail.
How about this? I'll let you handle the fish for 10 gold pieces.
I think that can be arranged. It's for the best interests of the people. Sometimes a little bit of money's got to be spent for the betterment of society, and that can be done. That can be arranged.
But if you damage my trophy, it'll be more.
I respect you, sir, and I promise you, my associates and I here, we are the best in the business. I told you that is why we travel from town to town. We aren't no slouches. I'll tell you that.
Alright. And he will get up on a chair, grab the wooden frame where the fish is from the back, away from the mouth, and is gonna place it down in a counter.
This should be of great interest to you, Rain, as you are interested in the supernatural.
If it's
What do you
well, I
think
want
it
to kill
is?
it if it's undead.
Well, we can at least inspect it first.
Can we get it out of the building first before you gut it? I will grab it in the same manner in which he did, as to not get bitten once more.
He will say, uh, he will knock twice on the table and say Darius, and make some hand signs, and some other guy is gonna be behind the counter, and the innkeeper is, or not the innkeeper, the guy from the tavern is gonna follow you with the fish.
Okay.
Since the fish speaks, does it speak back to you if we talk to it?
You'd have to try.
Well, what's
You could ask
reciting the
it
same
about
thing he
the
said?
wizard.
Yeah, Max should recite whatever thing. Second verse or
You get
whatever
no
he did.
answer.
You want to ask Max?
Uh, if he says something, there is no answer back anyway.
Hmm.
No one has any spells to coax it, I guess.
Give me a second.
What? What does this spell do exactly?
Does it speak with fish or something?
It is actually. It's funny you mentioned that. No, it's this. I've never actually used it before.
Oh yes,
What is
the
that?
one is one that
Zone of truth.
prevents people from lying.
Yeah, so I
Oh,
wanna
okay.
be.
It won't
Wow.
speak though.
I would also like to use divine sense on the fish to,
It smells like fish.
Oh yeah, okay.
Hmm.
Okay, maybe it's a construct then. I guess out of character, I'd be thinking that.
I wonder what he
Oh
fed
yeah,
it.
it could be.
See if he fed it something. Can we cut its belly out and see what he fed it? Because what if it's a creature or like a, I don't know what can cause a fish to move, but something mechanical perhaps.
You see, it already has a scar on its belly. Has already been open.
It has already been opened.
Yes.
That's probably where they got the rain from.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, if it's already got a cut though, we could probably cut it back open. I'm assuming one of us might be good enough at sewing to.
Measure once, cut twice.
Sure. I don't know. I've never heard that before. Oh wait, yeah, yes I have.
It's already been cut once. Come on.
I think we should put it out of its misery.
I already had to pay that man 10 gold. Who knows what more meant?
Let's see what the mystery is. If it's we can find the mystery inside. Because did you tell us, Bruce, that you didn't feel anything that was unholy or holy with it?
Yeah, I didn't smell outside of the fish. I didn't smell anything.
It's not undead. It's like an animated thing, like, you know, like chair or something. Like a construct, as you said. I don't know if that would count as a construct. But like, if it's singing about, it could just be singing nonsense, or it's singing like the points to like buried treasure somewhere. But then why would the
No, Max
presumably
knows
the
the song.
wizard did that?
Max knows the song.
But why would it? Why is it sing? Oh, he knows. Okay, but
We don't know that
so
he
the
knows.
wizard.
But yeah.
But well, Max wasn't the wizard who put it there, though.
No.
No.
So
No.
Or like who threw the thing at it or something.
So Max is a red wizard. In league with these
Well, it could
bastards.
be.
Yeah.
Well, you said that some wizard came in and put something in his mouth, and then it started doing this ever since.
No,
So
he
what?
said that some wizard did something to the fish and it started doing this.
Yeah. Well, okay. So yeah. So he
Huh.
did something. So either Max was the wizard, but then why would he animate? It sounds like a magic mouth kind of thing where you'd have it say a command, but why would he make it say the song that he already knows, unless he was trying to communicate with someone? But then why would we come here? Like, but why would the wizards tell like this is why would a wizard use this to tell other people where his treasure was or something?
But you got Arcana,
Unless
right? So
he
you can
wants
try and
Max
figure it
to
out.
know.
Brain.
Maybe
You're the
so.
only
Yeah.
one in here that know magical shit. I know.
Well, all I know is that like,
Well,
okay,
you can
I'll
ask
see
the
like
DM
if it's
what you
magic
know.
mouth or something.
You
Yeah.
can just
Yeah.
ask the DM and roll and see if it's you know it or not.
As
Okay,
for
I
what?
want to see if it's like magic mouth spell or something like that.
Okay.
But I don't think that's gonna tell us straight 22. But I don't think that's gonna tell us
Wow.
like what
No negative reinforcement.
what happened. Yeah.
Oh, called. Hold on, let me. It's loading slow. Hold on.
Is Max wearing red under his cloak?
No, I don't think so.
Is the wizard in the room with us right now?
Yeah. Actually, we've
Maybe
never
I
seen
take
Max
the
and a red
shirt
wizard in
first.
the same room.
No,
Now we're really getting
we have in the
interested.
tower, the upside down tower we did though. It was
Oh,
True, yeah, true.
no,
Well,
that
that
was a
was. I don't know
simulacrum.
if I
That was a
count that guy.
simulacrum. Yeah, that was a simulacrum.
Yeah.
Doesn't count.
What if Max comes back and we've killed his character?
look, some stuff happened. All right, we got your fish though, but then some stuff happened.
What the fuck was that?
Or even just if it's like.
Yeah, it is. I cannot find the name of this spell, but you would know that there are spells like the spell Max used on a blanket to have it say hands off every time someone picked it up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Something like
That was
that has
Magic
been
Mouth,
used
wasn't
on.
it? Or Alarm or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I gathered it was something like that, but what? It doesn't explain why. Like, I guess if this is Max's thing, does he know? Is this like I can't really ask, but like, is this his secret or something? Like, do we need Max to solve this thing?
Let's just gut it.
Not necessarily.
Okay. And it doesn't respond to our song, or Max's song. It doesn't respond to anything. Mm,
What would it take for me to start gutting it where it already have a scar? See what the wizard fed it.
If you want to, do you have a knife or a dagger?
Mm-hmm. In my inventory, I have a dagger or a scimitar. Or a warhammer.
Okay, I would say the dagger would make you more precise. Uh if you want to have a hand at it, you can roll me some dexterity.
Yeah. Sure.
You or any of the people present. Holy shit, okay. You very precisely cut the stewing that it has on its belly. And even with the curve that is at the end, you managed to follow it through and get it open, and are very carefully separating the two sides of the cut. You see that inside there is a very carefully crafted wooden structure that holds the fish together, because it is being stuffed. Like all the guts have been removed, and now it's been yeah, like a taxidermy
Mm.
or something like that. But as you open it, the guy is looking at you with his arms crossed and is what exactly are you looking for?
We'll find out when we get to it.
This
Now,
this
please
is
stand back. This is official business.
this is definitely not into compliance with code.
I would agree completely, Martok.
Okay.
Well, I'm either waiting if it's rolls are gonna happen or it's just random to scare us.
Are you maybe looking for a ring?
Whatever the wizard put in there, we'll definitely want to take a look at it.
we don't have to detect magic, do we?
Yes.
When I was gutting the when I was gutting the bastard, I found some human fingers inside the belly, but one of them had a ring, and I sold it to the priest Mishan.
You did, huh? Is he telling the
Yeah, what
truth?
was I supposed to do?
Is he trying to deceive us that he's selling it to the priest mission or missionary? I don't
Did
know.
you actually use the zone of truth, or was just to show people that you had it?
Don't think he cast it
British?
because we were gonna cast it on the fish.
That was yeah. We were gonna cast it on the fish. That was just to show that I had it.
Oh, okay. You can roll me some inside if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been pretty honest.
And why did you sell it off to the did you say mission or mission? I mean,
The priest Mishan,
okay, it's a place.
she runs the House of the Morning Lord here in
Ah.
Bringshander.
How much did you sell it for? If I may ask.
I was just a couple of gold pieces.
Hmm.
You know, like extra bounty for hunting the fish.
Hmm. Well, it's good to know. You don't have the fingers left, do you?
I do, and he shows, and he's got some gold rings on his fingers.
Well, the fingers inside the fish, I mean.
Oh no, no.
Yeah. He got his fingers like. Well, I
if
what do you,
if you want to take a look at the ring, you should go to the House of the Morning Lord.
Hmm.
It is around 5 blocks following the town wall.
okay. Ah, okay, not too far away. And you're
Now, if
100%.
you're done, do you mind putting the fish back together?
Sure, but this is definitely not in compliance, and we will come back at one point and inspect to make sure you're up to code.
Sure, sure, whatever.
Can anyone mend this shit? Or
No, it's not time
I mean,
anymore.
you did a very good job getting it open. I'm sure you can put it back together.
Does Max have
he
mending?
has mending.
Okay, I guess he will just use mending on the sewing to put it back together, and that'll do.
All right.
All right, all right, all right. So we're heading off. Then,
Where
yeah?
to next, guys?
No, I think.
Lonelywood. Right?
Hmm.
Lonelywood?
Yeah. No.
Agree.
Okay. Leaving from the north gates, you start getting further and further away from Brinchander, and because you have already traveled a couple of hours and spent some time inside town talking to Torga, making some shopping, and also inquiring about the fish inside the North Look, um, it is later in the afternoon, closer to night, but not dusk yet.
I think we just
So
keep going.
What is it? 2 hours away?
from
I think.
Brinchander to Thermaline, there is 3 hours with the sleds.
Okay.
So traveling across the Mired Walden shores, along the way you see some like in this path, in this from Brinchander to Targos, there's some people traveling back and forth, but they don't stop to say anything. They keep their heads down, and the less the less interactions they have, the better. They seem grim and pretty unhappy people. But veering on the edge of Targos, you make your way up to Tourmaline, and arriving, it is already kind of nighttime. The little light that filtered through the mountains is gone, and now it is complete darkness around. But you know that, well, looking at the map, you see that to get to Lonelywood, you have to cross through Tourmaline. So you get through to this town from this road.
I don't see you pinging. You're pinging in the wrong layer, yeah?
Am I? Yes, I
Yeah,
am.
yeah.
You can only see half the map.
You don't see half the map?
Yeah, it's not really a problem, but it's
You do? I see the full
maybe in the
map. It's
bottom
just
map it might be a problem.
it's a small map.
Now for me, I just see like the sea.
Can you zoom in and out with the mouse and then drag it?
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't work. It's like a cropped map. Try change and go back, maybe. Please. Okay, now I see the town. Now I see the town. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's working. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was weird. It had like the texture of the main map in this shape.
Are you just crossing straight up or making any
think so.
stops?
Yeah. Do we have time?
Maybe
to-
ask someone in town where he is.
What was it?
Ask someone in town where he is.
Who?
Exactly.
He's
I
in the
know.
next town. Lonelywood. We're in Termly now.
Ye-
We need to go past this town.
Oh, we're only here. Okay.
You remember that you were told that the gnome talked about someone making research. Like, let's rewind to the conversation you had with the White Dragonborn.
Mhm.
She told you that a gnome that was traveling from East Heaven to Bryn Shander talked about a friend that was conducting some research
Mhm.
about a device that could put an end to the eternal rhyme
Mhm.
beyond the forest of Lonelywood.
Aha.
Okay.
So yeah, we are inquiring
Okay.
about this.
Beyond could be anywhere in. Hold on, I'm pinging the wrong layer again. Anywhere this portion of the map.
Hmm. Yeah, let's. That makes it a lot easier.
Okay. We
I think-
should. Yeah. Okay. We don't have to go to Lonelywood then.
Yeah.
Or through the forest. Yeah.
Is it?
If you want to go through the forest, you wouldn't be able to use the sleds though.
Yeah.
And what about the? Is it close to nighttime now? Did you say, or is it afternoon?
It is already nighttime.
Okay, we should probably find an inn, get some rest.
Mm.
What do you think?
Yeah. Unless you want to go. Well, if we. Ah, yeah, we might as well.
Okay. Coming inside town, it is already dark. There are no. Hold on. What is Tourmaline's sacrifice though?
Like we've already had it, right? Because it was the moon. We saw a sacrifice in the other town.
It is already. I mean, the sacrifices were today,
Oh,
and
okay.
if this town is sacrificing heat, there might be not even lights in the streets. Yep. When you enter town, you see that it is pitch black. none of you except for Rain and Max can see a little bit ahead for their night vision, but the Brutus and Martog are completely blind to this scenario. There's not even light coming from the windows, and not a soul seen in the streets.
What'd they do? Forget to pay the electricity bill?
They
Nice.
shut off the light for the frostbite.
Yeah.
At least there's no sacrifice in this town. Just people are freezing.
Well,
Hmm.
might
Well,
be
let's
smart
just
to-
find a suitable place to camp, and we shouldn't really waste any time.
Are you trying to camp in the streets of Tourmaline?
Just or even outside if we have to. Like if it's too hard to find, if everywhere's like shut up or like shut down, whatever, then we should just find somewhere else rather than.
If you spend a little time looking at doors, everything seems to be completely shut.
There's no inn that's open.
Depends on how much you want to search through town.
It seems like it's locked. Every place is locked down as well to keep the heat inside. So they probably don't want to open anything up.
If you're walking through town to see if there's any place to stay, roll me either investigation or perception.
Sure. We find it warmer than outside place. I definitely prefer that from nice one. Right. Thank you.
Wait, I will take reins, but your smart talk would have been with disadvantage since you cannot see anything.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, I will roll again then because so would mine.
A 2.
Maybe I can do better than a 2.
You're completely blind. But yeah, Rain, with the swift speed that he's got and the night short night, the little night vision that he's got, manages to get quicker through the town blocks, and every house seems empty and completely shut, but gets to a bigger house, what can be assumed to be the town hall. And inside, you can see bunch of people, like a lot of people, bundled up, curled up against each other, laying in the floor. It appears that Old Town has gathered in this place to share body heat or body warmth in order not to die freezing.
Oh, this is a
Well,
very
should we?
grim sight.
Hmm.
Poor people.
I mean, what do you suggest we do?
Oh, we can't light a fire.
Perhaps we should just take ourselves outside the town.
We can just stay in here with these people. It should be hotter than outside.
I'm
Would they accept strangers though in their midst?
Oh, let's ask them. Speakers
yeah,
got
if they're
good around
accepting,
here.
I would stay.
Are you knocking the door?
Oh, I thought. How did we know they were inside, laying on the floor? We looked inside the window.
Rain
Rain did?
can look through the window, yeah.
Uh-huh. So, what do you think, Rain? We shouldn't disturb these people, or we should just camp outside?
I don't think so. I think we're more than well equipped to camp ourselves outside.
You might be right.
Yeah,
Might
so
be
we might
detrimental
camp
for
with
these two.
people.
Open the door and let the cold in.
That and they'll have to find a way to trust some newcomers for the evening. I don't want to wake anyone who's already slumbering as well. Best to let them have their night's sleep in peace and we find our way elsewhere.
So let's set up camp then.
Okay. How far away are you going from town? Or right
Middle
outside?
town, we can set it up inside town.
In the middle of the town?
Yeah.
Okay, you set up
Sure.
your tents. Are you lighting any fire?
Nope.
No fire.
No fire.
No.
Okay.
Can I take rations off and half a ration for the dogs, right?
Oh yeah, the dogs are 6 of them, half ration each. That would be
ration
3 rations
each?
total. Each.
That
How many dogs?
6.
6.
3
3
rations
rations.
total.
Okay.
And 1 for each of
Psycho.
you.
Yeah.
I'll take the dogs this night, so I'll deduct 6 ration or 4 rations off myself.
Setting
Okay, I
up,
have 6 rations total, so I'll deduct 1 for now.
setting up your tents.
Oh
There is
fuck,
no
I deleted
issue
them all.
because there is barely any wind. The wood block most of the wind coming from the east, but the snow underneath is still enough to penetrate through the blankets or the floor that you put under your tents. As I need everyone, and if you can help me out with this one, Brutus, to roll some con saves for Max, and the Goliaths with advantage.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's a good one. Con save.
Unsafe.
Con save.
They get cold weather clothing, or that doesn't count for this.
Not for this. Like, if you didn't have cold weather clothing, you would have to make con saves during the day, even.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I got 9.
Where is Maxis?
Should be in the chat. This fucking thing is stupid as shit, dude. He rolled a 10. Why
A
every
10.
time I open a new tab do I have to apply my updated settings? Like, just fucking remember what I clicked.
Okay, so is anyone having any watch? Are you guys doing watch or just sleeping through the night?
We should do a watch, yeah. I'll do the first one.
Okay. I will skip through everyone's watches because the night goes uneventful. Everyone is just inside the town hall sharing warmth. But as the night falls in, the cold starts seeping through your blood, and not having any source of heat makes it harder and harder to keep on warm during the night. As Rain and Max have 1 level of exhaustion at the end of the long rest.
Okay. Is there a way to add that on my thing, or do I just have to note it down?
I believe you can add it on D&D Beyond.
Don't know where I would.
I think it's top right or
Ah,
something.
active conditions, exhaustions. Yeah, just click the active
Oh, yeah.
conditions and just the add an active
Oh, that's
condition.
handy.
Yeah, I
Didn't
didn't know it
know.
was there. No clue.
I didn't even know I could add all the other ones.
Yeah,
That's good.
blindness and everything.
Let's go. Does that come up on?
It says you got 1 level exhaustion.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah. No, I was just wondering. I wondered does it show up as a thing like on your token maybe automatically?
Oh, but we are doing house rules for exhaustion. 1 level is -1 to rolls, and what else?
5-foot speed.
No.
I
I
don't
know you die when it's.
Well, are we doing the what exhaustion are you doing?
The house rules that we use in the other campaign.
It's a
Alright.
-1 to everything.
Okay. Yeah, otherwise disadvantage on ability checks.
Nah, you don't have disadvantage. You just have -1 on everything.
Yeah, it's a -1 to attack, save, skills, spell save, and lose 5 feet of movement per level. That's what we do in our Saturday game.
Also, you have -5 feet of movement too.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And now that, well, you can have a long rest, but the 1 level of exhaustion stays because it is at the end of the long rest. And you can see light coming back up, and are you camping outside the town hall or elsewhere in the streets?
Well, up to you, Rain. How far,
mean,
or guys, so far you want to
yeah.
be?
Right side of the town hall?
The terrain.
Well, it doesn't. I only wanted to like. I kind of wanted to camp like here, to be honest.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, somewhere
so
out of the way, really.
you start seeing people walking the streets, coming from the town hall. They're directing towards their houses, but as they see your camp, they kind of pay closer attention to who you are and if you lead any campfires during the night. But as they don't see any scorched wood, they just keep walking to their houses.
Well, if no one is paying, if no one is like, seems unhappy about our presence, then we should just pack up and move on. Otherwise, apologize and move on regardless.
When I look around here,
Okay.
there's no mine that I see in this vicinity.
There is not,
Mine.
but
That's
I
one of
was
my
just
backstory things that he
Oh,
told
okay.
me.
I was just gonna say, before you said that, I was gonna bring that up, that you see a bald human figure approaching. Obviously, it's got a hood because it doesn't want his head to freeze. But he approaches you guys and says, "Morning. I see you decided to camp in the safety of the town."
Yeah, we did not want to be disrespectful and disturb anyone. This is no place for open.
That is very thoughtful of you. I also see you're adventurers, right?
Why'd you ask?
Just we're kind of needing some help with some monsters in town. Well, not in town, but the speaker is looking to hire some adventurers to get rid of some monsters so work can resume.
Then we are definitely adventurers.
If you're feeling up to the task, I believe Speaker Aros is already in business. You can ask her more about the job. I work at the mine, so I haven't been able to get paid in quite some time. Resources are running out. Would really like to have some food on my plate, you know.
I understand. It's tough times, especially if you don't get paid and can't work.
All right, thank you for your time. As he will continue walking down the street.
What do you think, guys? You're up for another job? Might be on the way out of here anyway, while we head towards our intended locations.
I mean, if it's on the way, but I'd rather not do something else outside of town. I'm starting to feel less like an adventurer and more like a mercenary.
I feel the same. We're already time pressed to get to our contract.
Sure. get a move on then.
All right, packing up
Yep.
your things and getting these sleds ready, you'd have to go around the forest or leave the sleds with the dogs in town and go through the forest. Which one is the move?
Let's go around the forest, given that we can't go through it.
Hmm.
Okay.
Well, we're going here, right? So let's just like go along the edge.
Hmm.
Going along the edge of the forest. It is not easy. I mean, it's not hard to keep track of where you are. But once you arrive to this edge, you see that the forest doesn't continue further north.
Hmm.
And in this whole track, you didn't find any structures or any sighting of any human activity even. And if you want to keep looking around, I will ask you to make a group survival check.
Sure. You mean as in looking into the wood, or he's looking generally around?
Looking in the general area.
And was a group perception or
Survival.
We are
Mhm.
very good at this.
And since Rain's got exhaustion, it is -1, so that's
Oh
an
yeah,
8.
true.
You start looking around, but don't realize when you lost track of where you are, and now you find yourselves in an open white space without any chance of recognize where you are at the moment. So need another survival group check. Much better.
Must be some real idiots with a fourth on the left-hand side getting
Yeah, how do we mess
lost.
this up so much? We know it's literally like going north with that on the left.
Yeah.
You try to backtrack a little bit, and after some time, you do see the forest shown up again at the distance. But roll some perception individually.
Come on.
Rain?
No, Rain did. I did. It's just
I did,
Brutus.
yeah.
Brutus
Oh.
remaining.
Oh, Rain was 3.
No, oh yeah, I was, yeah. Fuck. Exhaustion.
Ooh. Thank God.
Nice.
Sick of
Everyone just
carrying you guys, damn it. I'm just kidding.
Mhm.
everyone sees the forest and starts rushing towards it. But you, Brutus, you notice at the distance, covered by, well, half covered by the blowing snow, you see a figure, a curled up figure, with winter clothing wrapped up, is sitting like in this position and doesn't appear to be any more. It's just that one person.
I'm gonna let the party know about this immediately and ask them
How
how
tall are
they
they?
think we should pursue.
Well, I like to help people in need. I mean, it's no place to
Are
be
they
out here all
tall?
alone.
Are they tall?
Or are they like gnome size?
They are curled up, so you wouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
My eyes
As you
aren't good.
approach
I'm over here.
the, are you approaching?
I think that's kind of what I was asking these guys. Like, how should we approach?
Okay.
Do you guys have a particular?
Well, we could just approach slowly. Like, I'm not gonna draw my weapon or
Okay.
anything.
Approaching the figure starts getting clearer and clearer the closer you get, and you see that uh, underneath this hood there is an adult woman. Her yellow hair is falling down the sides, but she's already kind of a little bit covered in snow. Seems like she's been here for a while, and she doesn't notice you approaching.
What is the
Is
color of her
this?
clothing? Sorry for cutting you.
Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
The winter clothing is appears to be pelts, so it's kind of brownish with some fur on it.
We're gonna say Brutus.
I was gonna say, is it? It sounds very similar to the description that we heard earlier in the other place with the yellow hair.
Oh no, the girl from the abandoned market, the beggar.
Yeah, well, I guess yellow hair could be. I mean,
No, was brown hair.
I could have swore you said someone else's session had yellow hair.
Did I?
I mean, but it's. I mean, it's also coincidental. I mean, shit, man. It could be blonde hair. Everyone has blonde hair. I don't know. I'm just thinking yellow, like a loud, yellow, yellow, not blonde yellow.
Oh no, blonde yellow, not
Okay.
yellow yellow, more like
Oh,
blonde.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
That's kind of where I was like, maybe this is something more than it is. So, my mistake.
No, it was me who said yellow instead of blonde.
We're gonna ask her if she needs assistance. It's apparently a human or a humanoid.
When you talk to her, she moves her head up, and opens her eyes and tells you, "You shouldn't be here.
What do you mean? Where's here?
I've been chosen. I've been chosen as a sacrifice. You cannot help me."
Well,
Were you sent out from one of the towns in exile?
What was it?
Were you sent in exile?
I've chosen this way. I didn't want the guillotine, so I just walked out town.
which town would that be?
I was from Targos, but now I belong to the snowfields. Until the snow claims me.
And has this sacrifices helped you in the past? Where you come from?
I don't know, and I don't know if it will, but it is something that they do. Who am I to oppose to it?
Well, if there's no changes and nothing improves, you keep doing the same thing. I mean, you might not be.
Definition of something, isn't it?
I'm tired. I don't want to talk. Just leave me alone.
You should make your way to the Tourmaline.
I don't belong to any towns.
Trust us when we say we're gonna change how this world works. How these. How this curse will be lifted. We're gonna change it. There'll be no more need for these sacrifices. They do nothing. Don't
hope you
throw
do.
the rest of your life away on some false hope
I
that this
hope
will
you
be
do,
cured.
and you save many more. But I am already doomed.
Hmm. You mean you'd say no, you would refuse our rations? I'll hold out one pack.
She looks at it, hesitates first, but the hunger at the end just takes over and grabs it and starts munching at it.
You would do well to make your way to the nearest town. Germaline is close, and you can find more there, I'm sure. There are those there who'll be willing to help someone
I cannot
such as
return to any
yourself.
town. I have been exiled.
Or which town were you exiled from?
Targos. But they know now. They know my name. And if I were to get into any other town, they will just cast me out.
Well, we know the place where the exiled goes.
Yeah.
It's a cave. It's quite a bit of walk, but at least it can give you enough rations to hopefully last until you get there.
You should go by the town roads, though. You don't have to stop. If anyone questions you, just say you're someone in exile passing through.
And where might this place be?
Can we show her on a map?
Yeah, you can pull out a map and point the directions.
Around this area
And
somewhere.
how am I gonna get there alive?
Well, you were already gonna die to the cold. So, what is it to be do this journey? If you make it, you make it. If you don't, you don't. But at least there's some hope, and whatever sacrifice you're making by making this journey should surely be enough to appease whatever false god is in this region trying to fool people into doing this.
May this pilgrimage be a testament of faith and goodwill. As she stands up, her legs kind of trembling, you see that she's kind of slim, has lost some weight, but she asks, "Did you say you would provide me with some rations for the
Hmm.
journey?"
Yes.
How many are you giving her?
Walking, how long? By sled, it will take 3, 6, 9, what, 12 hours by sled. So walking takes what?
It
36?
was 14 hours in the sleds, so walking would be 28 hours
Hmm.
without rest. But resting would be around 32 hours.
Hmm. So 3 rations. You're giving her 1 each? We already
Yeah,
gave yours.
I'll spare one.
I have 4. I only have 4 left. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely running a little low. But
But Max
we know
has
how to
Goodberry,
hunt.
does he? Or am I crazy?
No, we had that druid that played with us for a session had Goodberry.
Oh, yeah.
They gave
Okay.
Goodberry to us for a
Oh,
day.
who had Goodberry?
It was them.
No,
Okay.
but
And then
is it
maybe
another
John
campaign
had
or
it.
something? Oh, maybe
Yeah,
not.
they
Or
both
maybe.
had it, but they both left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. God damn it.
That's
For real.
deductible.
This would be the perfect campaign for it. But it's also kind of
And-
fun to have to worry about food.
Mm.
At least, I don't know. Maybe not. I enjoy that aspect of it.
The survival.
Yeah.
She grabs the rations, puts her inside the coat, and nods at you and starts walking away.
Oh, that's
That was
one more
all.
good deed. I hope she makes it
+1 karma.
to the sacrifice sanctuary.
And now, as I assume that you will keep looking for the place, another survival group check.
Hell yeah, border.
Mm.
Let's go,
Yeah.
baby.
Brutus carrying today.
Come on. I thought we were
Oh, I
gonna
didn't
get.
even see what I rolled.
I were gonna do
17.
666.
Why do I keep rolling 17? Oh.
Uh, don't any of you have an inspiration? I believe I
Oh,
gave
yeah, I do.
I do have an inspiration, but
I'll
I
use
have
it.
not used it.
I
No,
think I have
we-
2 actually. That's not a joke. I think I did have 2.
Yeah,
So I'll use 1.
everyone got inspiration for burying
Well, they don't
the
stack
white
brain.
lady.
No, they don't.
Oh, they
say
don't.
that.
Okay.
They
Okay.
do not.
Well, I'll use my inspiration then. What do I do? Add 1d4?
No,
No,
you
it's
re-roll one
it's
die, any
basically
die,
advantage, dude.
but you don't need it. I mean,
Oh, okay.
didn't Brutus roll 17? Isn't that enough?
I did.
Yeah, but it's a group check.
Ah, it's corruption.
Okay, hang on. Okay. So I will use it, and then I'll roll again.
Okay,
Oh, 10.
that's better.
Yeah.
Getting back into the wood, you start circling it once again, doing another round to see if you see something, and eventually, where is it? I swear I had it.
Something comes out of the woods.
No, but for real, where is it?
Hmm.
Ah, okay. You come to see an old abandoned cabin made out of dark wood that is already decaying, and the humidity has frozen between planks, and you see it has made some cracks on it, and it looks very run down. As you can see, it is in a second floor. It is away from the ground, so it could hold more heat, but it doesn't matter anymore because it has kind of holes everywhere. And outside of the um, cabin, you see another structure that you assume it is a kind of toilet, but you wouldn't know until you inspect it.
And there's no
And
smoke.
let me take you guys to this map. Okay, I don't have the tokens out. Hold on. This is the correct layer. This is here. Martok is here. Oh, Martok doesn't have night vision anymore. I have to
No,
fix
you can
that.
turn it off. Oh,
And
I'm
Ring
closing my eyes.
here.
Don't want
Okay,
to turn it
all
off.
set up.
Okay.
Well, I'm guessing you could light
I
a
can light
torch
and
or
hold a
something.
torch because I have a bow, so I can use my free hand for now.
Okay.
How do I light the
So
torch? I can possibly add the condition. Can I add a condition lightning? No.
Maybe, but I don't know if they translate to I never used it before, so
A torch is
uh,
20 and 20, yeah? Or is it 30 and 30?
Let
It's
me.
20 and 40. Well, the way that it work in a VTT is 40 and 20. 40 bright, 20 dim. Because it's 20 brighter light than the dim.
That's just
Okay.
40 total.
Yeah, but the way that it, I don't know if roll 20 is any different.
Okay. Yeah, it is. It is
That's how it.
actually at 2020. It's nice. Are you able to see now? Oh,
Well, Rain can see normally, but
yeah.
I can see
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean,
great.
there's something right in the middle that's blocking my shit up, but
Yeah. Me too. But let's just.
Yeah,
other than that, I think I'm
that is the
alright.
other structure that I meant.
Okay, can I open the door?
What door?
Also, is
Yeah,
Max here, or do we say like he's still in the town and we're gonna pick him up? I missed that.
we'll say he stayed back and doing some research about something. Opening that door, you see a pile of snow, but it is um, painted with something brownish, of a brownish color, and you see wraps of paper on a corner.
When you say
Let's just leave
paper
that
in the
for now.
corner, when you say
What?
paper in the corner, do you mean like a paper as in a piece of paper or something that's written on it that's in the corner?
Like bundled up paper tossed on a corner.
Hmm.
But why is it I have 11 HP, by the way? Is that
I don't know.
I changed that?
It
Hang on.
should update automatically with
Oh,
when you level up.
yeah, it didn't.
Oh, what?
Oh,
Wait,
thank you. I
39?
need to edit my token manually then.
Do I have to hang on? 39. Enter. Oh, there we go. Yeah, and then 7 or 19.
Huh. It actually is
What's
fetching
weird?
my. It's fetching my correct HP in the sheet, but not in for the character.
Okay.
Sheet and input it. Oh, I can. You can just click the green bubble and enter a new number.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Let's see what's inside this building before we go rummaging around.
Hmm.
Could be a
You can see the stairs you can climb up from here,
okay.
and when you step on the wood, it creaks on your feet, and doesn't appear to be very stable.
Okay, I'll grip the wood tightly, I guess.
Okay.
And
Oh, jump up as well.
it's
As you
kind of
get there, you can see that on this side, uh, there is like not a rift, like a fall. Like there's a ridge that falls many feet deep down.
hmm
Since none of you have a lot of night vision, you cannot see the bottom.
okay.
Hmm.
I'll indicate that it's there, in case anyone can't see it.
Yeah.
This. Hang on. This. I can see inside. I don't hear anyone. But also, this looks like it's about to. The structure doesn't look very stable.
Why don't we try the door by me? I don't know if it looks safe up there. Looks like a couple of planks are missing.
Well, if this structure collapses, half of it's gonna go down that ravine there.
So,
Maybe we could. I don't know if that'd be a good idea. It's on stilts, correct?
Yeah.
What if we
Oh,
break the stilts on one end and level it to the ground. If we're worried about it collapsing, we could perhaps do it in a smart way. I watched Martok get a fish today. I have faith in us.
I have faith in
Yeah.
myself, by the way.
Looking inside, the ones of you that can peek, you can see that in this, it is an open hall, or not a hall, more like a living room. But you see that it is half scorched. Like there has been something, a big explosion happened here, and there is ashes spread out in the floor, the walls, and you see that there is a big hole in the roof. Also, with the borders of it, they're incinerated.
Well, this is either the work of a mage or some kind of accident. Let me have a look. Can I just look through here and see, do I see anything of value that could be damaged if we decide to collapse this thing?
No, I actually got an idea. Who would be the best at investigating and checking this place out?
Probably me.
Okay. I touch a willing creature, and you gain fly for 10 minutes.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
This is a new spell.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So I'll start to levitate.
So I'm guessing
This
you're
is a very
fine and
useful trait.
getting-
Well, yeah, I
Are you-
guess I'll fly over into the hole or something, or wherever here.
That sounds good. Yeah, the floor, the hole was around here.
Okay.
So
I'll
you
fly
get
in.
from there, and getting in,
And I have a
you can
passive investigation of
still-
15 as well.
Okay. You can still smell the burnt wood. So this tells you that whatever happened in here, it wasn't too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
And with your passive investigation, you can see that there is around this part, you can devise the shape of a little skeleton scorched. It
No.
it has been
No.
already, you know,
We're too late.
it's like almost disintegrated, but you can tell the shape of the, there was some, it was once a living being there. Next
Is it
to it,
gnome
there
shaped?
is it looks gnomish.
Oh, fuck.
Next to it, you see kind of this big, like an six-ish inch diameter object. It looks like has a black core and has some like gyros attached to it. It is laying next to the almost incinerated body.
I don't
I'll
know
try
if it
find
was
one of this.
a bad
What?
translation. What's a euro?
A gyro.
Yeah.
Gyro. Like
Gyro.
Okay, like a sandwich.
No,
not like a spinning
it is
thing.
like something with like it has rings on the outside, and
Okay,
those
okay.
rings
Yeah, I know what you're
spin.
talking about.
Yeah, he was talking about
yeah.
gyros, like the
Yeah, that's
Greek
what I
Greek
thought.
food.
That's why.
No,
I've
gyro.
never heard of that
It's like,
before.
why would he be surrounded by those?
No, gyro keeps level
Never
at
heard
all
of that.
points. Like when you have a
Yeah.
phone and do this, the
Yeah.
gyro knows what direction it's pointing at.
Yeah. Sorry, it's
Is
just
it pronounced gyro?
well, it's just the way. Yeah, I mean, I'm not blaming you at all. I mean, obviously, English is not
Gyros pizza.
first
Well,
Like
language.
kebab.
A fucking gyro.
Can I try and
Also-
discern what it is with the check?
Yeah, okay. Roll me an Arcana.
Okay. Natural 20, yay.
Natural 20, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know
Holy
exactly.
25.
shit!
Good shit, Rain.
Yeah.
Are you grabbing it though?
No.
Come on, man.
I don't want to touch it.
How else are you inspecting it?
Okay, I'll I was gonna look at it like, but I guess I'll use my crowbar and prod it to move it around.
When you move her around, you see the gyros also move, and they are not like locked in place. And inspecting it, it takes you a little to realize that this is true. But it looks like a mythalar, if you know what a mythalar is.
Please tell us more.
A mythalar. Mythalar.
Is this Netherese
mythalar.
tech? Are we talking about Netherese tech?
You wouldn't know about that.
Ah,
But
shit.
Rain, on the extensive books about magic, you once read that well, you have already been there in the ruin of the Netherest Tower.
Mm-hmm.
So you know that the Netherest were the most powerful wizards that ever once existed. And they fueled their magic with giant devices, and there was a material called Mythalar
Mm-hmm.
that it was like an endless source of magic. It would never run out of power, and they could fuel immense spells with that. And this looks like a tiny version of that.
Okay, so there's some of this thing inside.
Yes.
Okay, I'll pick it up then.
As you pick
If
it
it
up,
looks
you
inert.
start playing with it, and uh, you notice that you can actually move and accommodate the rings to have different kind of combinations.
Okay, I don't
And
want to move them around. But I
holding
can
it in your
observe that
hand,
they could be moved. Yeah.
yeah, and you notice that it has some warmth to it.
Okay.
Like
Do I
it is.
recognize the combination? They're like, what language is it? Do I know the language, or is it like Netherese or something?
It looks like some runes to feel feel the power of the not gadget, the device. But you'd have to spend some time with it to
Mm-hmm.
know what exactly it does. And while you're doing this, what are the two Goliaths doing?
Well,
Mm,
And you can see me. I'm right here, so like
Well,
I'm
as
this
the
far.
IHI, the 10 towns were investigating these stilts, making sure that they're safe. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I really can't think of. Probably just
Are
making
you
sure that
just
Rain's okay.
are you just looking through the window?
I mean, I'd probably be looking around. First thing I wanted to monitor if there was any footprints, anything that would have indicated that someone had been here recently or anything like that. I mean, I'm kind of
Uh,
just looking around. This whole scenario seems very odd to me.
okay, sure. Roll me some investigation to tell that.
Again with the 17.
ooh,
You've gotten a lot of 17s today.
I have. That's 3 in
Uh,
a row.
if there has been activity around, it hasn't been recent
Okay.
because any kind of tracks that could have been left have been
Mm.
already buried by this snow constantly falling.
So, I
And
mean, it would be evident then that even had we not wasted time getting here, that nothing we could have done would have, saved the gnome if it had been a while. Is
pretty
that
much,
evident based on that? Okay.
yeah. And what are you doing, Martok, in this time?
sitting down, concentrating on the fly spell.
Oh, right. Yeah, you
Mhm.
have that. Well, as you okay, back to Rain, as you have this thing on it, it suddenly gets way hotter than you would have thought. And before you could realize, it explodes in a radiant ball of energy that illuminates the whole area, and both Goliaths from the outside can see it. As I need you to make me a dex save. A con save, I
And
mean. A con save.
Okay, can't save, can't save. Oh no. Natural
You
1.
fail.
Oh no, no, no.
As
Why is it saying 5? Oh, 'cause plus. Oh yeah, so natural 1, but I got 4.
you take 75 radiant damage.
Oh no. Okay, I'm down.
Oh shit!
See
If
And
that
I
you
happening?
if I have the fly
Yeah.
spell on you, are you still floating?
To say, I think it
No, you
resets
fall.
if you're unconscious, yeah. Or I think if I'm not conscious, I'm not a willing creature. I don't know how it works, to be honest. I think when you're unconscious, things stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would rule
As
that
far
was
as I
fine.
know, yeah.
Mm.
Definitely,
wasn't
if you
one
were
of the
unconscious, it would stop.
side-
If I'm unconscious, yeah, I'm pretty sure so.
Yeah, like I think it'd be different if you were controlling like when he flew
Yeah.
or when he went down, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I knew I should have never touched it.
The
Thought
moment
it
that
was
he was
way. I
like, "So
thought,
are you grabbing it?" that was DM speak for you're fucked, basically.
yeah.
Don't touch
I
it.
assumed it was like, oh, it's not powered anymore. In real life, I'd never touch it, but yeah. I think I'll be fine.
Okay. We'll make this turn base, so just to know when Rain's gonna make the death saves.
Mm-hmm. I'll roll
So
initiative then.
we will count your initiative as 0,
Oh, okay.
so you will act
Mhm.
right after the 2 Goliaths. So this explosion happened in the inside, and you're not sure yet what happened. If you look through the window, you see everything is scorched and Rain is down on the ground. What do you do?
Click my token. You're first, yeah. Oh no, I'm first.
You're first, Marta. Yeah.
Let's see, and he's on the ground, and he didn't fall. He was already on the ground. Well, I'm gonna decide to take my turn after Brutus, so I can boost him up. If he needs to jump up on the deck, because we're below it, right? It requires a
Yeah.
boost to get up. So I
It
will.
is 20 feet up.
Can I boost you up 20 feet?
If both of you stuck up, you make up 14, maybe 15 feet tall. I don't think you can climb that up.
15 and a half, okay.
15 and a half. Still, you're 4.5 feet away from the ledge, so you wouldn't even been able to grab it.
How much strength do you have for jumping off my shoulders?
It's 10 plus your strength modifier.
Like a jump up, that is a jump forward. But
Fuck it.
Well,
I'm throwing
pretty
another
sure it's the
fly on
same
Brutus.
thing.
It's done. I'm throwing. You can go in and save him.
Okay.
I'm burning my other one.
I'm pretty sure you can jump too, though. We should both be able to jump, right?
Straight up, isn't it? I mean, jumping across and jumping straight up is.
I know that jumping across is. I know that you can jump equal to 10 plus your strength modifier. I don't think that is
that is,
indicative of what direction you're jumping.
yeah, that is a vertical jump. But I mean,
guess I'm just saying what exactly is the difference? The
Because
maximum height is it's 3 plus your strength mod for jumping up, I suppose. Your maximum, just like long dunks. So if you okay,
when you want to make a vertical, yeah, a vertical
Yeah.
jump is 3 plus your strength modifier. So yeah, if you're 5 feet away, I guess if you're stepping on Martok's shoulders, you could jump and grab the ledge.
Okay.
It's not an action to jump, is it?
I believe it is.
Oh, it is? Okay.
I believe so.
No.
I always thought the rules were different. I thought you got more than that. That seems really low.
Oh, it's like dunking versus long shot jump. I mean, dunking is
Yeah.
really tough versus a long
Well,
jump.
I'm just saying, like, I mean, obviously these are NFL athletes, but those dudes can jump like 12 feet. You know what I mean? At the combine, and those
Yeah,
are
with
fucking
long jump, they can
18-year-old
probably
kids.
jump 24 then.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking
Hmm.
about. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't know. I'll fly up. I'm gonna fly in there.
No, he said I can boost you. You can jump up and grab the ledge.
Oh, cool. Yeah, then I would do that.
Hmm.
So if you do that, you would get here. You spend 15 feet of movement and your action.
Okay. Okay. Give me a moment to think about what I'd like to do. Well, also, I'm not sure how it used all my movement. I should still be able to. I should still have
Well,
a little.
5
you
to
use
get on
15.
top of Martok, another 5 to get into the ledge. Well, I
So I
guess
should
10,
still have
10
10
feet of
feet of
movement.
movement. Yeah.
20, you still have 20.
Yeah. Well, if I have 20 feet, I would move in, and then use
This
my
is just a window, you cannot fit through there. But you can see that there's
yeah.
a door in here.
I mean, this wouldn't even help him. Well. Yeah, I mean, because I was gonna. Yeah, obviously that wouldn't do anything. I suppose I'd move in 20 more feet.
That is a window, you cannot go through that.
Oh, that's right. That's what you said. Yeah. I guess I'll just stare there and hope he doesn't.
No, there's a
die.
door back there.
There's a door in here.
Yeah, there's a door here, here.
Wait, can you see it?
Here.
Yes, you
See
can.
this door and this one right here. Oh god damn! I was just trying to ping it. Well, I couldn't get over there though because this has a gap. So I'd have to
Try the
jump,
other door
which isn't
then.
actually-
Maybe it leads to the
Then
different
yeah.
room.
Oh fuck it, dude. Book of 510. Open. 15.
Yeah.
And
Inside
he's in
this
the
room,
northern. Okay.
you see it is a frost cover workshop. It is snow has came inside both windows, and many things are covered in it. But as you're rushing, I don't think you'd stop to examine what's around. But you don't see any other doors that go in or out of here.
Okay. I would move 5 more feet up. 5, 10, 15. Yeah. Oh my god! No, I'm just that'll be my turn. Can't do anything
Okay.
else.
Rain, give me a death save. Oh, I remember to do /GR 1d20.
Does the -1 count?
Yes.
No, because it's not. Wait, isn't that a save though?
It is a death
Or it's just
save.
all rolls? Okay.
Like this.
It had to do it manually.
Or
Yeah.
to hide it, I think. So we don't know if you're dying or surviving.
Okay. Did that work?
Yeah, that worked.
Okay.
Yeah, but I can see it.
Martok.
Oh. How do I do that? That was
It's just
in roll
the
20.
GM. Do you guys see it?
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I do.
Okay. But this
What?
brings us to
How
Martok.
did you hide your message, Rain?
I did.
I didn't see it.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I could love to delete the stupid shit I type sometimes.
Well, I will pass my turn. I don't think there's anything I can do to help unless you want some. Well, I can stand here.
Some
and
light? I would
share.
graciously appreciate
Oh.
some light.
Yeah,
Let's see.
I can toss in a torch. That's about it. But then it might
Okay,
start burning. So, yeah.
I mean, it just blew up. Wouldn't it be on fire?
I can survive being on fire.
Okay.
And you survive 3 death saves. That's the.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I might
that's
die
really
now on
good.
the next one.
Yeah. Come on. Just pass to Brutus.
are you just standing in there for 6 seconds?
Me?
No, Martok.
Where did the light
Do you have any
come
health
from?
potions? I don't think we have any health potions.
Where did my
shit.
torch go?
I'll give it to you because you tossed it. You tossed the torch, yeah?
Will it help him
Into the
see?
boot?
I mean, I figured it. I'm just going to stand here down here with the torch because I don't see the point of throwing it in if it's going to catch on fire.
Well, like,
Dude.
I have 12 seconds left anyway.
Yeah.
Either way. Well, could be more, but
You should be able to find
think
a
it's
moaning
probably fine.
guy on the floor.
Okay, so you just standing there for 6 seconds, and what do you do, Brutus?
Do
You
I
have your torches still lit up?
Yeah, I would at this point. Yeah,
Okay.
like to use. Yeah. Do I feel a door in front of me?
Why is your token not emitting light?
Do you need me to turn a door on or something?
No, I'm supposed to be
One sec.
able to vision, yes. Token emits light, yes.
Huh.
Did it
There
work?
we
Yes,
go.
it did.
Yeah,
Okay,
something
good.
changed.
I need to leave in a couple of minutes. I got another 2-3 hours worth of work.
Okay.
Oh man, okay.
Sorry.
The only door you see is the one from where we came from.
And that's just a window? Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Just knock the shit down.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Knock it down?
A wall.
Yeah, can I use an action? I'm going to use, yeah, I'm going to knock down the wall.
Okay, roll me an attack.
Well, DM, do you think that my weapon would apply here? Possibly?
No, because you're
On
hitting
this.
wood.
Well, it's covered in ice pretty well.
Just a little bit. Nice.
That's a good one.
Roll me some damage. Nice. You managed to break this wall open, and now there's another passage.
5. Oh, you got. I'm gonna come down here and try to break another hole into the room.
Roll me another attack.
Knock on wood.
I'm trying to bust it down.
Nice. You hit this wall, and you crack her open, but it is not. Wait. Oh, you have 2 attacks. Yeah, my bad.
Thank Christ.
Not yet enough to make your way through it. Like, it is.
Even this wall, after feeling an explosion, it's not any bit more decayed. Could
This
possibly remain.
explosion was here, and this other was in here. There wasn't an explosion in here.
Okay. Oh, that was 5, 10, 15, 20. I think we only have 25 feet of movement. No, we have 30. Oh, thank God. And then I'll use my free action to open this door.
Yep.
And that will be my turn.
Okay, roll me another death save. This time, type in chat.
So I don't use D&D Beyond, basically.
Don't forget you have inspiration.
No, I
He
used it.
already used it in the survival check. Oh, not in Beyond. Type in the chat the. Oh, there we
Okay, I
go.
got it.
Okay, Marta, what are you doing?
Well, what can I do? Yeah, I should have done that. No, maybe not. I'm gonna be praying that that Brutus succeed in getting to whatchamacallit, Rain in Time.
Roll some religion.
Sure. My best.
Brutus, where are you heading?
I don't know if even going this way is worth it, but 5. Whoops, I was trying to go sideways. 5. And I'll fucking charge up to my ally. You're not dying on me yet, you son of a bitch. And I'm gonna.
Stepping here.
Okay.
The floor cracks underneath you, and I need
Okay.
you to make me a dex save.
Okay. Okay.
As you are going to fall, you grab onto the ledge and you see underneath that there's a gorge down. And, well, I guess you wouldn't be able to see that far down, but
It's probably a
you
good
don't
thing.
see the bottom. But you're thankful that you didn't fall that way. And now there is a hole in here.
Okay. Well, then I will step over the hole ever so cautiously. Come up to my friend. And I will put my hands on him and say, by cord, he will not die on this day. And just imbue him with some life as my hand just touches his chest and this radiant energy just kind of pulsates throughout his body as he hopefully
Just got
breathes back to
blasted.
life.
I just got blasted by radiant energy. I need less radiant energy.
I'm a paladin, all right?
He's coming to finish me off.
But yeah, I will hopefully get him up with with 5 healing.
Oh, I forgot about the lay on hands. Actually, thank God. I thought you were gonna do a medicine check. I was like,
Oh
more
no,
rolls.
no. Oh no, I
Okay.
have cure wounds too, but I mean,
Yeah.
just figure I'd get you up, say the spell.
Wait, isn't cure wounds ranged?
No.
No, because I
Touch.
thought about that. Because if it was, you're
Healing
thinking
touch.
of
Healing word is
Healing
range.
word.
Healing
Healing
word,
word.
yeah. Healing word is
Because
the OP
trust me,
one.
if I saw you, hell yeah, I would have just. Boop. Wouldn't have been a race against time.
As you
Okay.
feel this energy filling your body, you breathe once again. But this is where we end session.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
As
Okay,
you have
thanks.
now this mysterious object that almost entered your life next to you.
It's a fantastic object. We just tie a rope around it and swing it at people.
Yeah.
Like 40 damage
Yeah,
per
I'm not
swing.
touching
Come
that
on.
Just like what is it called? A flail
Mm.
that deals 90 radiant damage.
All right, nice.
It was
At
quite
least we
worth
got a
it.
resident wizard.
I was mentally preparing myself to die there.
Where are
throughout
you?
those
How
rolls.
many fails?
I was just like, I failed one
one.
and I passed one.
So all it would
Well,
take was
it's
one
risky because
fail.
if I rolled a 2, that would also count as 2 because it would be a 1. So there was like a 10% chance.
Exhaustion, yeah.
Yeah, there was another. I had 2. I actually had a 20% chance over the course of insta dying, even if
Yeah.
I passed another roll. So
Jesus.
1 in 5,
yeah.
like. Well, no, it would be because there's 2 rolls. Like I'd have to roll. Well, unless I don't know what I'd have to work it out. But like, yeah, if I didn't roll in that 20 and then rolled 2, yeah. So could have been scary. But yeah. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much,
Thank you for
guys.
playing.
And see you.
Great
See
session.
ya. See you next week.
Take
Yeah.
y'all
See you
next
guys
week.
next
Bye.
week.
Bye. Bye.
See
You
you
were
guys.
supposed to die!
Well, not this time. You did your best. To try and kill the entire. He tried to TPK. Got him. He read that Pathfinder stuff and was like, "Man, I'm gonna kill these fuckers. I'm tired of this bullshit." It's fun.
No, but that's actually what's supposed to happen.
Well, we can pick it up next time.
Yep.
Oh,
We'll see what happens, because I'll have to come up with some stuff.
I'll be 15 minutes late, at least on Saturday, but I'll be joining my cell phone after the cinema, depending when it gets out.
15 minutes late.
15.
Oh, 15.
I'm gonna jump into a
weren't
cab and
there
go home.
last week.
Yeah,
You
I
weren't
haven't
there
had time.
last
My
week,
entire
and you're gonna
Friday.
be late this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend Friday going over the session, which sounds like it was absolutely fucking insane. And
It was insane.
yeah.
There is so much stuff coming up that
There's
I'm actually
so much.
excited.
Yeah, I'm so bummed that I missed it, but well, it is
I've
what it
been
is.
binge watching YouTube videos and reading books like I'm watching a new TV show that I'm just hyped on. Because there's
Cool.
a lot of really, really, really cool stuff coming up that I'm excited for you guys to experience.
Well, that's cool,
Looking
man.
forward to it.
Like, it's pretty much a sandbox at this point. You guys can go anywhere. I got everything. Everything's because last week these guys were like, "Oh, let's go to Perez," and I was like, "Nah, do not, please."
Call it off.
Do not do that to me. So I've learned that.
I was
I
was the
of all
same
places.
when you were talking so much about Lollywood. Yeah, let's go to a Lollywood. We'll crash on Lollywood, and I was like,
yeah. I really need to
thought-
leave, guys. I really need to leave and start working.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know, because sometimes you guys will talk